Hi guys! Let me show you one of the historical churches in the Philippines located in Malolos, Bulacan. We're here in Barasuin Church, famously known as the cradle of the Philippine democracy. Adjacent to the church is a historical house that once served as the residence of prominent figures from the Malolos Congress and those involved in the First Philippine Republic. This house, along with the azotea, helps to preserve the feeling of the 19th century Filipino elite lifestyle. A kalesa is displayed inside the church. It is often associated with the Philippine colonial era. The presence of the kalesa is part of the church's historical significance and gives a glimpse into the past, where kalesas were commonly used for transportation by the local populace and the elite. The exact kalesa inside Barasuin Church has become a symbol of Philippine heritage. In the Spanish colonial period, homes of the prominent figures were often located near churches, allowing for easy access to religious services, especially during important liturgies, feasts, and social gatherings. There is an atrium or courtyard outside Barasuin Church. It was not just a design feature, but also an important cultural, political, and social space. It provided a venue for gatherings, discussions, and ceremonies that were crucial during both the Spanish colonial period and the Philippine Revolution, reflecting the home's role in the historical and political landscape of Malolos and the First Philippine Republic. Inside Barasuin Church, or also known as the Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish Church, you'll find a mix of religious artifacts, historical elements, and architectural features that make it not only a place of worship, but also an important historical landmark in the Philippines. The church ceiling may also feature beautiful religious artwork reflecting both the Baroque style of the era and Filipino artistic traditions. The wooden doors of Barasuin Church are known for their intricate carvings. These carvings depict scenes related to Catholicism and local history, showcasing the artistry of the period. The carvings also highlight the Baroque style that was popular during the Spanish era. The craftsmanship is an important example of Filipino religious art during the colonial period. The main altar is the focal point of the church. The altar is ornately decorated with a retablo, a large decorative altarpiece, featuring religious imagery and statues of the saints. The retablo at the Barasuin Church is an excellent example of Spanish colonial Baroque-style craftsmanship. The pulpit is another notable feature inside the church, where the priest delivers sermons. The design and materials used in the pulpit are typical of Spanish-era churches in the Philippines. Inside the church, there are several statues of various Catholic saints, including Saint Joseph, Saint Therese of Lisieux, and others. These are significant for devotional practices and are part of the rich Catholic heritage in the Philippines. These statues reflect the Spanish influence in the Philippines, where Catholic iconography was central to religious practices and rituals. Barasuin Church served as the venue for the Malolos Congress, the First Philippine Congress, which convened on September 15, 1898. This Congress was responsible for drafting the Malolos Constitution, paving the way for the inauguration of the First Philippine Republic on January 23, 1899. To commemorate these pivotal events, the Museo ng Republika ng 1899, housed within the Barasuin Church complex, features exhibits that narrate the journey towards Philippine independence. In 2023, the 125th anniversary of the Malolos Congress was commemorated at the Barasuin Church, highlighting its enduring significance in the Philippine history. These displays and commemorations within Barasuin Church provide visitors with a deep insight into the nation's struggle for independence and the foundational steps toward establishing the Philippine Republic.